Garden update. Pumpkins growing in the middle. Beans and corn. This is rotten claries. It's multicolored dent corn. Got some sunflowers. And some peas. Don't remember what cultivar. This sunflower is doing very well. It's taller than I am. One next to it's doing all right. Plenty of peas, plenty of pumpkin. Got some corn doing fine. Now, a whole bunch of them. You can see where I've culled a lot of corn. This one's doing very ugly. But I culled a lot of the corn. A lot of it's already tasseled already, so who knows how much it will grow, even with the reduced competition. But better late than never. Got some more sunflowers doing well. Got another sunflower doing well. It's got some stuff going on. Most areas, most mounds have plenty going on. Got some cucumber here. And the cucumber didn't, it seemed to germinate pretty well, but did not stay. Didn't survive after germination. Most of the cucumber, that's doing pretty alright. So we got 2 that are doing well. That one's not doing terribly. 3. That one's not doing the greatest, but it's still hanging in here with 1 leaf. So we got 4 that are alive still. 5? Yeah, 5. Six. Got 6. Cucumber. Alright, well that's more than I thought. 7. 8. Oh well, yeah, this one's doing fine. I need to replant some sunflower right here. Okay. So we've got 8 cucumber. But out of 14 rows, or 14 mounds, that's, it's barely over half. So, got some blue potatoes. And all 8 mounds that they were planted in. And most of these mounds have more than 1 stem coming up. I think this is the only one that doesn't. And then around the mounds, not that one. But around here, and I didn't clean it up, but we got some mustard coming in. I'll show you a better one. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of mustard coming in all at once. All those little things. And I cleaned up one of them. Yeah, here we go. I cleaned up, this is a sweet potato. The sweet potato that took forever to sprout. It didn't sprout inside. The other sweet potato did sprout inside. And whenever I planted it out here, it took very little time for it to break through. And yeah, it's obviously, this one's doing very well. I got some mustard coming in. But this one took forever, and it just finally came through. But you can see it will be no time before it's going to be bushed out. Russet potato. It's doing pretty good. This russet potato is doing excellently. I need to kill that. Got some mustards growing around it. And I did plant onion around all these potato mounds, but I don't see any of it coming through, and it's probably not going to come through for a while. But yeah. Here soon, I need to replace a lot of the beans and peas that aren't doing well. Like this one, it's got some peas, but not that many. This one's got some beans, but there should be, like this one, a few beans. This one's covered in peas. This is definitely the healthiest as far as everything but the corn. This is the healthiest mound. And I guess these two corn are doing pretty well. But yeah, the peas are doing well on this one. The beans are doing well on this one. But in every other mound, they're kind of struggling. So I'm going to reseed some beans and peas. And then I'm going to need to put some cucumbers in those 6 mounds that don't have any. And maybe, put a couple in the ones that already do have some. But they're struggling, like this one. That one could definitely use a backup, a partner who could take up the slack if need be. But these 2 rows are all pumpkin, and the pumpkins, there is one here. That one might need some partners. But the pumpkin and all of these mounds is doing very well, except for this one has no pumpkin. Yeah, that one does. But yeah, I think it's going to be a good one this year. Everything seems to be coming in as it should, so can't ask for a 100% success rate when you're doing it the way I'm doing it, with absolutely nothing added to the soil except for compost right at the beginning. Just put some dirt on it, put the seeds in, and I really haven't done much for them. I just keep putting more in the ground, and that's all I've been doing up until yesterday and today. This is the first time I've really gone through and took care of weeding and culling. So for just letting it go on its own and compete with everything and each other, I think it's doing pretty all right. I think we're seeing a pretty successful garden this year. To more or less be forgotten about. I've just been mowing in between all the mounds, and other than that, so anyway.